Summer is the perfect time to visit the towns along South Africa's beautiful coast, and Paternoster draws visitors with its history, charm, and exquisite old world beauty.
Welcome to another weekend adventure with Where Josie Goes. Together with you, I'm going to be exploring South Africa and all of our hidden gems. Speaking of which, this weekend brings us to the gorgeous seaside town of Paternoster. We're going to be having a whole lot of fun. It's the beginning of crayfish season. The weather is playing along beautifully. I'm ready to explore. Follow me.
Paternoster is one of the last traditional fishing villages along the Cape West coast, and the local restaurants proudly serve some of the finest seafood in the country by supporting the local fishermen.
When you think of Paternoster, you think of seafood, and when I'm in the area, there's one place that I always come. Aptly named the Noisy Oyster, this place delivers on huge vibe, amazing foodie experience, and has some really cool quirky interiors. All you need to sort yourself out with is a table full of friends.
Summer is crayfish season, and it's one of the town's most sought-after products. All the seafood is brought to the restaurants straight from the sea, so you have unrivaled freshness.
So Quibus, that was an incredible lunch, and now as if I can handle more treats, dessert is served. Chat us through what we're going to be eating.
Well, it's very simple, Josie. What we aim to do here is take two classic components in ice cream and fruit, added our own little twist with a very local flavor, rooibos tea. It really works well. And then, of course, the ice cream, we made use of the classic custard biscuit, flour cookies as we grew up with it, with a chocolate biscuit with that.
I'm having one of those mouth-watering moments as you're describing it.
And it works like a bomb.
And then having the sea right here on your doorstep, how does that influence your inspiration when it comes to menu planning?
We are fortunate enough to partner with amazing local suppliers, which kind of tells us where we're going with our menu. Always fresh, exciting, and the menu obviously changes daily.
Awesome, so it's all about showcasing the real producers as the showstoppers on the plate.
I believe so. A lot of passion, hard work, and that makes it.
In such a tranquil setting, it's easy to find creative inspiration, and the village has a lot to offer from arts and crafts, most notably an art gallery specializing in sculpture and ceramics.
Morning, Diane. How
Morning,
are you?
Josie.
Lovely to meet you. This is an incredible space. Can't wait to try my hand at it, but there's a great story behind how you've made this place home.
I immigrated from Cape Town to Paternoster and I started working in clay up here, which is a beautiful, wonderful place. Lots of inspiration.
Talking about inspiration, this building itself is quite inspiring, and it's got a huge history, a lot like the other properties behind it.
Yes, it does. It used to be the barn, which belonged to the farmhouse. And the farmhouse is what we see today as Paternoster Hotel, built in 1863. And they both actually are these dry stone buildings.
And the name itself, the Stonefish Studios, it seems like that is stone is a core element of everything here. How does that all tie in?
And I started thinking to myself, what does fish mean to people whose livelihood depends on it? And I came up with what I called the stonefish, but what it is based loosely on is composite pieces of fish, and that's how the building got its name.
So this is how it starts out, this is how it ends.
Yes.
Well, I can't promise that mine are going to look anything like this, but I can't wait to try, so I believe you've got me covered for some lessons.
Certainly.
Great.
The studio regularly hosts art workshops, art classes, and team building events, and the gallery showcases fine art by professional artists based in the Western Cape.
So Diane, this is going to be nothing like a scene out of Ghost, but I believe you've got me covered for a whole bunch of fun, and we're going to be learning a principle that you were saying is the core sort of basic technique to a whole bunch of clay making called coiling.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And we'll get started here. Squeeze it into a fat sausage.
Okay.
Get yourself a fork, and we are going to scratch the clay. Cut yourself a circle. Pick up your coil.
Yes.
And you're going to place one part down. So you see how we're doing. We're turning, pushing and turning, pushing and turning. What you've just done is the first step in creating a polyhedron. Good.
Okay.
Now you would carry on doing that for the duration.
As high as you...
As high as you like.
Diane, overworking the clay, what is that all about? I feel like I may be a little bit guilty of it.
You can definitely overwork the clay. Clay does get tired, and that's generally when it starts to collapse.
Okay.
So it's good to let it rest.
This is definitely the ultimate place to come for some creative escape. Get out of the city.
So you can come away for a weekend and end up paddling around in clay for a bit.
Well, Diane, thank you so much. This has been an incredible start to the weekend, and I loved hearing all about your story as well. I'm definitely going to be back, but for now, I can understand why you can get lost in this, and it grows and grows and grows. I'm just going to keep on going on.
Lavishly designed with luxurious bohemian decor, Abalone House and Spa is an opulent beachside escape. It's eclectic, decadent, and also home to yet another of the town's finest restaurants.
I've been warned that Paternoster is the ultimate foodie heaven, and with a view like this, you can certainly see why. Ruben's restaurant at Abalone House and Spa definitely delivers on the view front, and Chef Tony is about to take me on an incredible experience. 5 courses of their tasting menu, which is paired with brandy, something different. Tony, thank you. Oh my goodness, that looks incredible.
This unique food and brandy pairing is a collaboration between celebrity chef Ruben Riffel and the South African Brandy Foundation. This lifestyle fusion aims to introduce diners to some of South Africa's top-ranked popular and artisanal pot still brandies, whilst also honouring and celebrating the local cuisine.
What more can a girl ask for? What an incredible end of a 5-course tasting menu. And continuing with the theme of brandy, we're going to take it from here to a different setting where I'm going to learn how to make a brandy cocktail, a brandy mojito to be more precise. And I've timed it pretty decently with the setting of the sun as well.
This renowned 5-star boutique hotel offers a sophisticated haven, and the outdoor areas are an ideal spot to just breathe in the sea air or enjoy a sundowner on the deck.
Now, if there's one skill that you want to be good at this summer, it is, of course, cocktail making. And Samuel, you've got me covered for something that's a little bit different than a traditional mojito making, because we have brandy as the hero. Tell us how this process works.
Preparing the mojito, which is very similar to the mojito, but the difference is all that we are using the brandy. So which I can start to cut the lemon wedge, which I need to squeeze it out, squeeze so that I can get the juice out. And I also have some mint leaves, which I need to squeeze together with the lemon, breaking together the lemon and the mint. I've got some sugar, which is 12.5 mils. I can throw into the shaker. Then I also have to put some lemonade in, 200 mils. I need to shake that, then I will pour into the mixture of the ice and lemon. After shaking it together, okay, then I'll pour over the crushed ice.
Oh, that looks good.
There
Voila!
you go.
Looks
And
like
the
tropical
mixer.
heaven.
Yes.
Samuel, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Then
Summer in a glass.
in a glass.
Thanks, my friend. The Paternoster locals have a place where they enjoy sunset the most, and it's aptly called Sunset Rocks. This is my very own version here at the Abalone House and Spa, and what an incredible weekend it has been. Paternoster is one for the books. Until our next adventure, you can follow on #WhereJosieGoes and find us on social media with the weekend edition too. Cheers.